So last night, North Korea tested what is probably an intermediate-range ballistic missile to a range of around 4,500 kilometers, overflying Japan in the process. This is the longest demonstrated missile shot by North Korea in its history. They previously, in September 2017, overflew Japan to a range of 3,700 kilometers. So likely they were using this test to verify that this missile, which is likely a missile we know as the Hwasong-12, if that missile is continuing to perform as desired, but they also may be validating new technologies. This is the 37th ballistic missile test that North Korea has carried out this year. At this point, North Korea continues to advance its military capabilities. Its leader, Kim Jong-un, has called for a wide-ranging military modernization campaign, and so North Korea continues to test missiles. Now, there are certain symbols that I think pertain to this date. South Korea recently commemorated its Armed Forces Day. October 4th marked the one-year anniversary of Prime Minister Kishida and Japan's cabinet being sworn in. And incidentally, this week marks 3 years since the last U.S.-North Korea working-level talks broke down. That said, I do believe that this test would have been carried out at some point in any case, given how frequently North Korea is now testing ballistic missiles. These missile tests, of course, represent violations of UN Security Council resolutions, but North Korea continues to carry these tests out to pursue advancements in its capabilities as it continues to modernize its nuclear forces. So looking ahead, I think we can expect North Korea to continue to raise the ante. A new nuclear test, the first since September 2017, is almost a certainty at this point. North Korea has restored its nuclear test site, and intelligence sources in the United States and South Korea have been anticipating a test for months now. Such a test could take place on fairly short notice as soon as Kim Jong-un gives the order. Regarding its missile capabilities, North Korea has a lot of work cut out. In January 2021, Kim Jong-un outlined a wide-ranging set of military modernization objectives that he wanted to see accomplished. North Korea has already started going down that list and carried out many tests that have introduced new capabilities. But going ahead, we can expect to see North Korea launch new satellites, launch ballistic missiles capable of delivering multiple warheads to their targets, and eventually also test tactical nuclear weapons and delivery systems to potentially deliver those tactical nuclear weapons, among other capabilities, of course. So going ahead, I do think that missile testing out of North Korea is really going to become a regular feature of the security environment in Northeast Asia. This, of course, is dangerous, but effectively there's very little that the United States, South Korea, Japan, or the international community can do to deter North Korea from proceeding with these tests. From the North Korean perspective, these tests are its sovereign right. The North Koreans assert that they have the right to develop their nuclear forces, despite the fact that these tests are prescribed by UN Security Council resolutions. And given the fact that shifting geopolitics at the international level have resulted in Russia and China largely shielding North Korea's testing from international condemnation, Pyongyang's ability to continue down this path, I think, remains quite plausible.